guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the video. It is Deja again with another Greek video, but today we're not doing popular opinions. We are doing different types of SGRhos because today is the Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated Founders Day. So if you know a SGRho or if you don't know a SGRho, shout out to all of them and comment down below and wish them a happy Founders Day because today is the day that they were founded. So period, happy Founders Day, girls. So without further ado, we're gonna hop right into it. I have some notes or whatever, so sorry if I keep looking down. But today, you guys, we are going to be talking about the 12 types of SGRhos that you would probably ever meet in your lifetime. Remember, you guys, you can be literally all 12, or you can be one, or you can be two, or you can be three, or whatever. Or you can be even more that I probably don't even mention. Everybody in these Greek organizations are a range of all different types of aspects to themselves. So without further ado, let's just hop right into this video. If you're not already, make sure you subscribe and like this video. So let's get into it. Okay guys, so I have my notes down, so sorry if I'm looking down. I have some on my phone and I also have some in a little notebook that I wrote down. But let's get started. Okay guys, so the first type of SGRho is going to be the networking SGRho. This is going to be the SGRho that is always communicating with somebody, whether in her organization or outside of her organization. She knows how to network, and that is so good to have, you guys, because honestly, networking can get you through networking can get you in so many doors. It can get you so many things. Just by you talking to people and telling them about yourself and you connecting and building a bond with them, and if the person is obviously a genuine person, they want to see you succeed, they will think of you when opportunities, you know, like, you know, pop up or whatever, if it doesn't apply to them, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, like the networking SGRho is literally the person that knows every and anybody and can call probably a lot of people up for references for a job, can call them up just to see if they in town. You know, like networking is probably one of the biggest things that you will gain out of joining a Greek organization. Okay, you guys, so the next SGRho is going to be the strolling SGRho. This is going to be the SGRho that is literally chopping and styling it up, okay? She is always strolling, okay, always repping her organization, and that's just that on that, and that's the best way to be, honey, period. The next type of SGRho is going to be the indie love SGRho. This SGRho is the one that is literally Kappa's, like, probably one of, like, this SGRho probably has a best friend that's a Kappa, and literally always with a Kappa or a boyfriend that's a Kappa, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no shame in your game, sis. Just literally like always talking about indie love, because you know, like a lot of people only bring up Loud Love or Coleman Love or something like that, but to show, you know, the fact that SGRhos do have somebody to love, period. No, but that is the type of SGRho. I've actually met an SGRho, or not met her, but I've talked to her, and she literally posts constantly with her man who is a Kappa, and indie love is literally the only love for her, and that's a fact, period. The next one is going to be the intelligent SGRho. This is the SGRho that is not 9 times out of 10 the president of the organization or president of some organization, very intelligent, very behind the scenes. You don't really see her that often, like publicly like that, just because she's about her business, which period, do that, sis. But this SGRho is somebody who is so determined, so just straightforward, and really don't take no nonsense from nobody. She's proud of her organization, and yeah, she just loves being an SGRho, and she's very intelligent. Next one is going to be the thick SGRho. I had to throw this in there, y'all, because I don't know, I do know what it is. I'm a girl's girl, okay, and I can like if I was to ever have a daughter, I would make sure that my daughter is also a girl's girl, because and when I say a girl's girl, I mean like somebody who can appreciate a beautiful woman, somebody who is not intimidated by somebody who is, you know, beautiful or pretty or have features that you may wish you had. Like, you know, I wish I had a little thick something back there, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of thick, but it ain't all that, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know, like, I feel like the thick SGRho is somebody who knows how to cook, period. And when I say thick, I do not mean fat, so don't think I'm coming for y'all, period. I'm not doing it. But but I just feel like the thick SGRho, I feel like she's just a very down-to-earth type of person. Like, in my head, I feel like she knows how to dress. She's okay, built to the gods, and you know, probably a lot of women are probably intimidated by her because of her natural features, and just her wholesome spirit, like her humble and, you know, just very outgoing spirit. And that's what I imagine when I think of like a thick SGRho. And it's not just the physical, it's also like, you know, the personality that comes with it. So this is just me imagining what a thick SGRho would look like. The next SGRho is going to be the mentor SGRho. This is going to be the SGRho that literally is like the teacher. She is such a open book type of person, and I got this idea or this type of SGRho from my pledge brother because his mentor is actually an SGRho, and the way that I hear her speak to him sometimes is just very like teacher like. She's very open-minded, very just like not have an answer to everything, but has a different outlook on everything. And that's honestly the best type of person to have in your corner, is to have somebody that is like a teacher, you know what I'm saying? The person that has a heart of a teacher, and can help you see like through things. Somebody that's not going to, you know, chastise you or make you feel bad for feeling a certain type of way or thinking a certain type of way. This is going to be the SGRho that is going to be the teacher, the person that is like, okay, well, I get what you're saying, but can you see it like this? What about this? You know, somebody who's very open-minded, and yeah, that's what I think the mentor SGRho would look like. The next type of SGRho, and I've actually witnessed this SGRho is going to be the Perry SGRho. Okay, honey, this is the SGRho that literally goes above and beyond in her letters. She does not play, wearing her letters to the T, literally everything in her letters. Slightly go overboard. And this is kind of like the neo SGRho also. They wear, you know, their letters every day. They wear something with their letters on every day because they're proud of it. Like, honestly, I get it. When I first started out, when I first pledged, aka I was wearing everything. Like, I probably wore my house shoes to class one day. That's how extra I was being, okay, honey? Because I just did not care. Like, I was just like, I'm an AKA, can nobody ever take this from me? Like, literally the day after I became an AKA, I wore a whole jumpsuit, like jacket and bottoms, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't care, honey. My mama bought that for me. I'm gonna wear it, period. I'm going to wear it. Like, I'm not playing. No, what? No. But I had to tone it down a little bit, and you eventually tone down. I feel like your neo stage, nobody can fault you because everybody was there. Everybody was in that neo stage. Everybody was feeling themselves once they pledged, and people are still doing it to this day. But you know, some people grow out of it, some people don't. The next one is the advisor. So what is this? Okay, so I recently went to a community college in Chicago. I don't want to say what school, but it was like a community college, and I was going to help volunteer with a couple sorors, and I met a couple advisors, and all of the advisors, you guys, were SGRhos, and I was just like, that is so dope. And we were just like chopping it up, talking or whatever, and I just feel like the advisor SGRho is somebody who is also similar to like the mentor slash teacher SGRho, somebody who is very just, you know, about her business, but it's just the sweetest person. Like, these ladies were so sweet. Like, we didn't even know them, and we literally like just like, I don't even know, you guys, like we just I don't even know. They were so freaking sweet, like so freaking sweet. So sweet. So the advisor, SGRho, is obviously somebody who's business oriented, somebody who's smart, intelligent, about her business, and just very sweet and nice. Like, these ladies were so sweet. It was 3 of them, and it was like 6 of us, and they were so sweet, you guys. Like, I was so I just can't get over it. Like, they were so nice, and they didn't even have to be nice to us. Like, obviously they knew that we were AKs because we came in our letters, but they didn't know that, we didn't know that they were SGRhos, you know what I'm saying? And they didn't even hesitate to say, you know, like, or not hesitate to say, but they didn't even like first say, oh yeah, well, we're SGRhos, you know what I'm saying? It just slowly came out, you know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't like bragging about it. Whereas some people who are in a Greek organization, they see you in your letters and they and you don't have anything, they automatically feel like, I have to let them know that I'm also in, you know, a part of this community, you know what I'm saying? It's like extra people like that. Like, I admire the fact that those women were just very like, you know, they saw us in our letters. They didn't feel the need to share and be like, oh, we're SGRhos if you wanted to know, because we see you in Europe, Perry, so we're gonna tell you that we're SGRhos, you know what I'm saying? They were just like, yeah, oh, so that's cool, blah, 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 blah. And then we just started to happen to talk about Greek life, obviously. And they were just like, well, when we pledged, and we was like, oh, when did you guys, what organization, blah, blah, blah. And that's how it came about. But yeah, I don't know where I was going with that, but I just love people that are subtle like that. People who are, you know, they're not in a rush to, you know, give it all away. The next SGRho is going to be the shimmy SGRho. This is the SGRho that can probably shimmy better than a Kappa. She is literally so smooth with it. Y'all, I seen this girl, oh my God. Like, and I don't want you, I really need to stop talking like this, because I don't want y'all to think like your girl is going that way. Not saying that it's a problem, but I don't. But I just love girls, and like, not in that way, but I'm just, my mom taught me to be a girl's girl, and I just, if I see a beautiful person, I'm going to make them feel appreciated, you know what I'm saying? And I like, compliments from other girls just make you feel better about yourself. I don't know, like, I feel like if a man compliment me, I'm like, okay, you trying to get on that with me, like, bag. But if a girl be like, you are so pretty, I'm like, oh, thank you. Like, it was this Asian girl one time, y'all, she had complimented me. It was recently. I had went to this exhibit in Chicago. It was a woman's exhibit. What a coincidence. It was a woman exhibit, and I had on this outfit that I kind of felt like was very, you know, not black girl outfit type of outfit, but it was my type of style. Like, I have such a range of different type of style when I like dress, and it was very different than what I normally would wear, but I love, like, I always wanted to wear it. So I'm like, I'm just gonna wear it. I'm going by myself. I'm going to be confident in my outfit, because if I'm confident in it, I'm going to, you know, it's gonna look good on me. So I was walking down the street to go to the little building or whatever, and literally, you guys, this Asian girl had came up to me, and she was, well, she didn't come up to me, we were walking past each other, and she was just like, you are so pretty, I love your outfit. And I'm just like, oh, thank you, girl, thank you. But back to the shimmy SGRho. The shimmy SGRho is somebody who is literally, you guys, can probably stroll better than an can stroll better than an SGRho, can stroll better than a Kappa, can shimmy better than a Kappa. And literally, you guys, I had saw this video. It was a guy and a girl, and I think it was on Watch the Yard. It was a while, it was years ago, but I still remember it because she was so freaking smooth. Like, you would have thought from behind that she was a dude. No offense, like, no shade, no shade. But, and I'm just like, who is he? Like, I'm literally like, who is this man? But nonetheless, you guys, it was just hilarious, and I was just so freaking amazed. I'm like, wow. And it was a guy in front of her, you know, shimmying, and she was behind him, and literally she outdid him. And I'm just like, you need to do better. Like, you need to do better. Didn't y'all make that up? But anyways, but yes, the shimmy SGRho is somebody who literally can stroll and shimmy their butt off, period. The next type of SGRho is the hardworking SGRho. This is the SGRho that is just probably like borderline the intelligent SGRho, the advisor, and the mentor SGRho. Like, they all combine. But this is just like literally probably the most hardest working SGRho that you probably would ever meet in your life. And that's all I'm gonna say about it. The next SGRho is going to be the humble SGRho, okay? And the humble SGRho is just somebody who is just very quiet, down to earth, in tune with herself, and just very nice and open to where she helps people who are interested in her organization, or she just has a lot of, you know, she has a lot of friends to where they come to her and talk to her about things. That is what I think of the humble SGRho could be. So yeah, and then the last SGRho is going to be the SGRho that you probably would have never thought would be an SGRho. And I've seen so many girls that, like, I would just be like, wow, because I literally, like, I had a teacher, she's actually an SGRho, and I don't know why when I look at her, I just think you should have been a Delta, or you look like a Delta. Like when she first was telling us when I was in high school, like my first reaction was like, you're an SGRho, like, and I didn't really know much about SGRho, so I'm just like, you know, me thinking the way that I'm thinking, like why, you know what I'm saying, like, what about them? And when she opened her mouth and explained exactly why, and it wasn't about the looks, it wasn't about the clout, it was about how she was treated when she was showing interest, and how the organization made her feel based on what the founder stood for, what the mission statement was. And I think of her all the time. Her name is Miss Wilson. Love her to death. And she was actually my math teacher, and she's literally probably so freaking smart, you guys, like so smart. She has a family of her own, and she pledged SGRho, and she is probably like now I could be like, okay, she looks like an SGRho, but when I was first, like, I'm just like, what? You're an why? You know what I'm saying? Because in my head I'm like, you definitely could be a Delta, like, you know what I'm saying, or you definitely could be an AKA or whatever, because of the aspect of looking on the physical, you know what I'm saying, because I was so, you know, thinking, okay, this is the stereotype or whatever. And mind you, this was me very young, me thinking very young, not me recently in my 20s, not even in my like late teens. This was me in high school thinking this. So I don't want y'all to be like, oh my god, you're worried about stereotypes. No. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Those were the 12 SGRhos. Comment down below and wish all the SGRhos that you may know or may not know a happy Founders Day. Happy Founders Day to you ladies. I hope you guys are having fun, turning up, staying safe, and just enjoying your Founders Day. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.